Okay, y'all, so this is a real 911 because I was totally not prepared to do this. As you can see, I got my little tree emblem here. I have a child in the room playing on their cell phone. I have a whole bunch of cards set up here, but my Patakis of the Orisha Tarot has been like fiending to come out. And I sat for a while, meditated. I was like, am I supposed to be tapping into an Orisha today? I don't even have none of my stuff on. You know, I usually have my bracelets. Y'all, if you know me, you know I don't go anywhere without my bracelets on or something on my wrist or something. But I put these cards out. I said, okay, so maybe I will see, you know, what the message is, what I'm supposed to do with these, you know, as eventually. And I kept hearing OBATALA, so I don't know if somebody there connects to that energy. Somebody here walks in white. You wear white a lot. Maybe you just recently have someone that passed. Maybe that reminds you or was your father. But it's a very fathering energy, masculine energy, and a pure energy. And that could be man or woman, okay? But this is someone's 911. If you were drawn here, you most likely are connected to Yoruba, Santeria, and any branches of that belief system, because that's where your message wants to come out from. I'm going to shuffle just a little bit more, y'all. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what the message is going to be about at all. I guess by the time this is uploaded, it'll have a title that will kind of give you an idea. This one was already turned over, so let's take it. And good grief. Yeah, whoever this reading is for, and I'm going to take the top one and keep shuffling. This is something that you need to know immediately. And the cards that are showing up, I see why. Whew. Lord. Okay. What's at the bottom? Dang. Okay. I don't want to scare you. But this is your 911. Let's flip the rest of these. So, oh, Jesus. I'm not going to take them reverse right now. Let's just see what we got. So the first card we have is the Star. Just feels like hope, feeling hopeless right now. Someone is feeling hopeless. Either you are, or there's someone around you who feels completely hopeless. Be careful. You need to protect yourself or guard yourself from this energy. So I do feel like the 911 could be someone around you. All right. 7 of Wands coming through like you really need to protect your energy. And what I'm going to do after I look at these cards, I'm going to actually go into the book and see if there's anything further that could be added to it that pulls to my energy. You have 7 of Swords, honey. Somebody is watching you and jealous or really not happy with things. They feel like the grass is greener on your side of the fence, and they may, even though they seem harmless, may want to destroy what you have or have what you have. We got the 3 of Discs, 3 of Pentacles here. There's something that has to do with your work. I don't know if they want to work with you, or if they do work with you, or if they're jealous of your work ethic, or that the fact that you're getting attention and people are looking at you. But be careful about collaborations. Oh my, this is like a heavy, heavy warning coming through. And you got the 5 of Wands, which is petty, arguing, fighting, bickering. It just feels like a whole lot of hot temper, fire energy around you that you have to protect yourself from. Turn it down just a little, girl. Okay. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see is the 10 of Swords. So it does feel like someone feels betrayed, or someone's planning on betraying you. So be careful. 8 of Pentacles, it does have something to do with work. Either they're very jealous of your work ethic, or you work with them and you don't even realize it. and if you do work with them, you're very good at what you do. And you have great opportunities. We got Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. So you're very good at what you do. You know what I'm saying? You're very good at what you do. And great opportunities are coming in for you. But it does feel like an energy of someone who wants to get in the way of that, or who just feels that they want to betray you, or they feel like you betrayed them in some way, shape, or form. They don't want to see you move forward happy. They don't want to see you move towards even matters of the heart. It looks like they just don't want to see you go there. And we got High Priestess here. So it does feel like you intuitively know who it is. Whoever comes to mind, you know who it is. Possibly an ex with the Lovers coming through reverse, that you made a choice to move your energy away from and find peace and harmony and balance. This person feels like you're finding your peace, harmony, and balance, and they're in the dark, or they just don't feel like they're in the light. So yeah, be wary. Yeah, be wary. With the moon coming through, there's some things you don't see that are brewing. Okay? So use your intuition. I'm really hearing use your intuition. And the last two cards I have here are the Hierophant and Judgment. So you are being guided and protected spiritually by the Most High. All right? Judgment has already been passed on this person. There's nothing that they can do to change whatever the situation is. However, there is stuff that they can try to send your way. Negative energy, evil eye, or even physical stuff, because this Five of Wands card here, it makes me nervous. You see people back here fighting, and then you see someone in the front here with a big machete. So let me take a look in the book real quick. I usually try to make my 911s really fast because I want to get straight to the point and keep it moving. But this one is giving me very serious vibes. Like, you need to really go deep. Okay. So okay, so yeah, this has a lot to do. Reverse, it came through, has to do with a little bit of friction. And do what you can to ease any tension. So if you're experiencing any tension with somebody, or it just feels like a lot of friction or something between you and someone, try to find ways to ease that energy. All right. We got Seven of Wands. Has to do with conflict. And that's obvious because there's a freaking gun and a knife and fist knuckles here. Alcohol. It says life could be an endless conflict when this card shows up. Everyone around you has an agenda and they are pushing against you and often won't hear no as an answer. This can lead to feeling assailed by the world and like you must fight back and stand your ground. It might be true, or it might just continue the cycle of conflict. So they're asking you to learn to channel your frustrations and anger into another direction. And that's crucial at this time because there's someone else who feels like they're being criticized and you feel like you're being attacked, or that's just going to be the energy that's going to arise. And they could act very rashly and dig a hole they can't climb out of if they haven't already. Try to avoid any arguments, because anything that was said or already done, it can't be taken back. And anything else that happens could lead to violence, and even jail is coming up. So there's a lot of conflicting energy around you at this time, and fighting should be avoided, okay? And somebody I feel like has already expressed a flash of anger that kind of wrecked something between you and someone else. Maybe you feel stuck in this situation because it says relationships that should end, but we feel we cannot escape. You're being advised to drink some cold water. Pray to Aganyu. Aganyu is the deity of volcanoes. Yo, I literally said recently I felt like I was walking in a volcanic eruption or waiting. I said that to someone, so maybe this is my 911 too. I'm sharing with people. They're saying really try to stay calm, and just pray. Hopefully you don't have any weapons in the house where you live. It does feel like the person being spoken of must live with you. Seven of Swords. Oh gosh, this is a heavy read, y'all. It's making me feel nervous. Someone has much and others will seek to take it when this card shows up. How you feel about this will depend greatly on which side of the equation you're on. So there's a story behind this card, and this is Shango here in the story. I'm not going to go into the whole story, but just be careful. Someone feels like they've been wronged by you and they want justice, and they're willing to lose face. But there's something coming. Whatever this problem is, wealth is coming in for you. Something is coming in that's going to be a surprise and kind of clear any lingering problem, whatever this problem is. Yeah, they're also saying pray to Shango for some peace. And if you can, get yourself a personal reading so that you can see what can and can't be fixed in this situation. I do see money being an issue or a worry or concern. Wow. Or just it just looks like someone feels like someone else is better on the other side of the fence, and they're like a little jealous. We have the Three of Disc here. Oh boy, oh boy. Wow, it went right to it. So the Three of Discs. With the Three of Discs, we must speak of success being in the person's own hands. Getting what you want with this card comes from putting all the pieces together and making them work in a coherent way. If the person does this, nothing is beyond their reach. If they do not, their ship will never leave the dock. So these people in this picture are doing Orisha traditions in order to overcome problems that they found in life. They're doing Igbo, making offerings, Iwu, and ceremonies, and Iwapele, the cultivation of good character. The person in the photo, in the drawing, in case you're wondering, they're saluting an elder. They're not just laying flat on their face. Okay. At the top are a few possible taboos, like street corners, hard liquor, and wearing stripes. In the middle are offerings of food, candles, birds, and flowers. And at the bottom, the younger person is saluting the elder. So if this card shows up in a reading, it's important to look at what should be done and what shouldn't be done, and what behaviors should be modified to find the right results. All three should be talked about. Be mindful that many Westerners despise being told to not do something. With this card, their resistance highlights just how important the limit is for them. So there could be someone overindulging in a certain type of behavior, or even maybe one of substance abuse. Someone who they talk a lot and maybe they're not taking any action. That could be you. Maybe you're saying a lot of what you're going to do and you're not doing it. Or this person has been saying a lot of what they're going to do, and maybe you're thinking they're not going to take action. Just have faith is what I'm hearing here. Let's look at Five of Wands. Wait, why did I go to the disc? I'm in the wrong section. Okay, Five of Wands. Sorry, you guys. All right, this card is one of strife and conflict. Exactly what I thought. I mean, look, it does not look pleasant. Specifically, the kinds of conflicts where it is not clear why the fight began or who is in the right. The tendency is to step in the fray and push one's agenda, but that is rarely a wise move when this card speaks. Even if someone wins, there's likely to be no clarity or resolution. And this card is representing Elegua. Um, Okay. So both sides of the truth are trying to be seen here. There may be somebody who feels like they're right, and you might feel like you're right in this situation. But they're saying at this time, do not push your agenda, because there's a lot of tumultuous energy around at this time. You have to be very careful not to lean into any fights at this time. We may not know. You may not know the whole truth of a situation. They may not know the whole truth of a situation. And any arguments at this time will go nowhere. All right. It will just end up in miscommunication that's going to lead to disaster. And if that hasn't happened already, it's what will happen if you lean in to this energy. So you can make an offering to Elegua. Just don't get into any arguments at this time. Don't take anything personal. And yeah, try to stay in a peaceful energy. So yeah. You may need a spiritual cleansing, is what I'm hearing. Turn to your ancestors. If you are in Yoruba, you need to make sure you're paying attention to your altars. Spiritual cleansing. That's what I keep hearing. You need to cleanse either your space or yourself or both. You may need to move because this person is very close. It's like they're in your energy. They're right around you. And there's a lot of Elegua that's red and black, red and black, red and black. So really avoid any conflict. We are in a new moon in Aries energy at this time, and this is definitely a 911. So if you in any way, shape, or form feel like you've been dealing with someone who has conflicting energy, who's been trying to start arguments, who has been arguing with you, stand down and pray, cleanse, avoid any confrontations, and just call on your ancestors at this time, and Elegua and Shango, and ask them to bring a peaceful resolution to the situation. That's what I got for you. Also, find time. It says something about divining. So do find someone that you get a personal reading from so that you can get more information about how to fix this situation. If I'm the person you choose and you like the way I come through with the messages, then the information for booking me is in my description. I'm praying for you, whoever you are, with this 911 message, and sending you so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. 911 message. Finished. And I'm out.